Yeah, it doesn't look like much in here, but there's some corrosion. I'll try to do this while I video. It's kind of difficult, but you see how I take this knife and begin to take away this top layer to see the corrosion coming through here. Now the reason I'm doing this, showing you here, is I'm not sure if this is the problem or not with my tractor. It's time to make hay and the tractor won't run. The battery's good and the tractor seems to be good, but there's a connection missing somewhere. And the man told me that even just the slightest corrosion on these contacts here can cause a problem, can really take away from the connection. So as I'm cleaning this up, I cleaned the positive one up and I'm like, man, I should make a little video about this. As I was cleaning this up, just amazing how I have 850 cranking amps here, cold cranking amps, and I can't even get 5 when I turn the key on. And the man said that it could very well be a ground problem, and he said make sure these terminals are clean. And I looked at the outward, I wire brushed the outward and I had them all clean, and I thought that was good enough. And I looked at the terminals and they're brand new. And the man said, you know, you gotta look on the inside and make sure that it's clean. And as I was cleaning out this positive terminal, I just wanted to go ahead and briefly, as God spoke to me, he said, David, he said it's just like your relationship with me. He says there may be plenty of power on my part. God's part is all the power, and without him we can do nothing. And he is the one that adds to our sufficiency. We may have our outward appearance all right. Our outward appearance may be clean and shiny and look just right. But he said to me, he said, look inwardly. If there's a disconnection between God and you, remember, if there's a disconnection between God and you, even though the outward appearance looks so well, he said sometimes we gotta look at this inward part. And this may be where the connection isn't quite right. So I looked in here and it's just a very fine layer. It wasn't like the big, you know, yellow, gunky, acidy stuff that you normally see. It was just this thin gray layer, just enough. You can still see some of it here, which I'll finish cleaning up when I get off of here. But you can see the shiny stuff starting to come through. Okay, and I just want to say God spoke to my heart and said, David, start checking your inward man. Start examining yourself again and see if there's anything that's hindering this connection between me and you. All the power, plenty there, sufficient for our life. But maybe there's something on the inside. It may not be huge. It may not be very visible from the outside, which may be clean. But David, examine yourself. And I want to challenge each one of you today. I want to challenge each one of you today to examine yourself. There's work that needs to be done. In the physical right now, there's hay that needs to be made. But there is work that needs to be done. And if something's hindering our connection between God and us on the inside, again, though our outward appearance may be very well, it may look very good, we have to go a little deeper. And it might not be something that's it may be very subtle. So just ask the Lord to help you, and let's get this gunk cleaned up. Let's get this corrosion out of our life, this impurity out of our life, so that we can be connected to God, so that we can be together and getting the work done as the church. So God bless you today. May sound silly, but that's how God spoke to me today. I hope he's speaking to you as well. God bless you and all that you do. Okay, we got the power all cleaned up. Got these cables. So spiritually speaking, I've got the inward man cleaned up. So here's the terminals are connected. We're clean on the inside, which does come out appearance clean on the outside eventually in our life, right? So when we're clean on the inside, we'll begin to become clean on the outside also. So there's the power, all sufficient. So here's the proof, okay? If we have God, our power source, and our inward man is clean and pure, and here, let's see. Well, there you have it. Praise the Lord. God can speak to us in these things we do every day in our life if we're listening. So I pray that your ears are able to hear and our eyes are able to see. More importantly, have your heart prepared to receive the things that God has for you. Again, God bless you today. Now it's off to work.